This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One, we'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as Week 3 gets underway. Returning it from the 4. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Lawrence now off the play action. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock. But that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd. Especially as a quarterback, it's your job to quiet that home crowd. But an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's 2nd and 5. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal. Now an inside give to Walker. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. That's a gain of 8, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further. Okay, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical.
And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. He'll begin his return from the 11. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. On the run, heaving it back across the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Lawrence trying again on second. Buys time, rolling right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. He's on the move. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. He puts some power on a deep one left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time. You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
They're going to throw it on third and long. That one's cut along the left sideline. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Now Lawrence on the play fake. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out, and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
He beams one deep right side. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Jacksonville. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there,
Yeah.
because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting, right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Third and long for him here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Well, 3rd and 15. You don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That's caught by Chris Olave. Given 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Walker on first down. Jukes out a one-stop. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. From the 19. Into the hands of Walker. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Forced out to his right. The Rats got it. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
On 2nd and 2. On the move, headed right. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Ready to go with our 2nd quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now they're left with 4th and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point. Every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense.
And he's going to go down. They get to him on 4th and goal and complete the defensive stand.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home, and boy, did they ever in a big moment.
He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see. Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there, and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
Here he is to throw on 2nd down. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
First and 10. It's Lawrence. Flushed out of the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Now Lawrence. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Looking for Keon Coleman that time. So now it's 2nd and long. Lawrence working from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. Got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
As his target, it's Johnny Wilson. It's a 21-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Connection made to Coleman. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Dropping back to throw. Chased out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Brought in inside the 20. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. One after trying good by Reichert. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Gray now on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now it's Lawrence. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars need only one to take the lead. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He put some juice on it deep. He's got it at the 30. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense. That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Olave with the catch. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Buccaneers in possession. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They are throwing it again. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. And you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
The end result there, 15. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Well, good thing they reviewed it, because after further examination, the call on the field has changed. Second and 10 now. Escapes the puck. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The Jaguars in a punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And they'll get to this one right around, no, actually exactly at the 15-yard line. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Now looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it deep downfield. field for them before being taken down. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st and 10 from the 41. Throwing it again here. He's trying another one deep. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe 2 more snaps. Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Pass play now. He's looking deep once again. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Well, that was all about the eyes. You've got to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender and make sure you know where that throw is going. And when it does, you got to react and knock it away. That is well done.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. It's Walker on the option. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
And it's a nickel set from the Jags on this 3rd down. They've got a man in motion. On 3rd down, Walker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Into the hands of Olave. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Looking to the air here. Into the hands of Colt. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him an even 2 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. From the red zone now. Dialing up a receiver screen. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers tied this game at 21. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Gray now on the return. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, Lawrence. He puts some power on a deep one left. Big gain downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Throwing from the gun. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Has the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And his defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Stop made by Braden Fisk. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10. Back to throw. Into the hands of Walker. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Bouncing football. And their offense still gets this one. They're taking over as the fumble skips out of bounds. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Pressure coming for Lawrence. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. They just get the play off. Taking a big shot for the end zone. They connect on the deep shot. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. This is complete to Olave. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Throwing deep for the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's going to push one deep down the right. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Buccaneers have some new life in the 4th. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's loaded another one up. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I could...
Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. I'm going to say he brought it in out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. They connect for the first. And that one's going to move the chain.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
They'll throw on first. He's going deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up second down. Still sticking with the passing game. Coach with a catch. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Offense in the hurry up here. Third down from the gun. Caught by his back. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They are throwing it again. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
There is no question this defense has risen to the occasion of prime time tonight. There's also no question that this is a window into the kind of beating quarterbacks can take when you can't protect him. He's going to have to use all week to get his body right to hopefully hit the field next.
And they pick him off again! And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. May still have two to work with in this final quarter.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Lawrence working from the gun. He beams one deep right side. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Buccaneers have some new life in the fourth. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Oh, put some heat. He's got it deep downfield. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers now within one score in the fourth. Big moment coming up here for the Buccaneers. They're going for two. He's throwing for it. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Jaguars leading by 6. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Back to throw it. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. This is a 48-yard look for him. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
2nd and 10 now. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Trying to throw here out of the gun. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Buccaneers cut the lead down to just 2. So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. And that one is going to go out of bounds. Wow, they're going to get great field position out of this. No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. The Jaguars kneeling out the rest of this victory.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
For the Jaguars, the